Welcome to this Broadcom course, Onboarding for Automic SaaS. This course is structured around two processes. First, the onboarding phase, and second, the transition phase. This initial video is an overview of the process, which we explore in depth in the rest of the course. The purpose of this course is to provide the complete procedure from the point of decision, all the way to a completed transition or deployment of your configuration. The course has two main parts. First, we'll look at the onboarding stage with three distinct phases: technical communications, instance enablement, and planning for the transition. The second stage looks at the work required to enable the instance and move your configuration across to SaaS. Note that onboarding processes are fully documented on Broadcom's Automic documentation portal, under SaaS Getting Started Admins. In this video, we outline the procedure, which we explore in greater detail later on. The first phase covers the initial exchange and selecting a privileged point of contact. You will need to select an individual internally to interface with Broadcom. This person oversees the technical relationship between the two organizations. You'll also share the technical details of your operations so that we can size the instance appropriately. This means execution volumes, database type, and some additional items. In turn, Broadcom sends you the first email to welcome you to Automic SaaS. This initial communication contains a number of details, confirms the contact person's information, your account, and serial number. If you haven't already done so, you register on the Broadcom customer portal as the primary channel for technical communications, as well as the status portal, where you will find valuable information about current and future service events. The email also prompts you to share the details of your network IPs so that Broadcom can whitelist them. Broadcom also sends the second email, which contains all the details of the instance: URLs, FTP account, and other information of the same nature. The second phase involves testing the SaaS instance for availability. Use a browser or telnet the JCP port, enter the REST API and AWI URLs in a browser, and log in the SFTP account to make sure they are all reachable. At this point, you can start work. Generate additional users and clients. You've established that you're able to download your operational data archives from SFTP. You should build a simple Automic mechanism involving the FTP agent to automate this entire process. Finally, you should read about Broadcom's maintenance schedule for the SaaS instance, especially in regard to the deployment of main and minor Automic releases. The last phase focuses on configuration. You have to convert a single agent to SaaS for testing purposes. This involves downloading the authentication package. Then you reconfigure the agent by altering the information found in the INI file. You start the agent, which should connect. Once you've established that the agent works properly, the same procedure can be used to convert all other agents. This transition can be scripted, tested, and then automated using the REST API. Finally, definitions should be moved across. Processing is interrupted using stop queue functions. Objects are mass exported using the transport case and later the XML import feature, and then imported into the SaaS database. Processing is then restored, again by starting queues. Let's recap. You send the privileged point of contact to Broadcom. Broadcom sends you the welcome email. You register on the support and status portals. Broadcom whitelists your systems and sends you the second email with the details of the instance. You use this information to test the JCP, REST API, AWI, and SFTP. You create additional users and clients. You deploy an automated procedure to download your operational data archives. You acknowledge the maintenance schedule. You download the authentication package. You convert a single agent manually. You automate the transition of all other agents. Finally, you move your automation configuration. Ready to level up your skills for free? Broadcom Software Academy is your go-to hub for top-quality free training. Visit the Academy and start learning your way or explore something new. Our free content is just a click away.